Police and motorists clashed during a stop and search campaign in Gauteng.
One thing you prepare, a charge sheet for the suspended, officials. You deliver it, and something happens.
The frightening links between a murdered auditor and the city of Ekurhuleni, and mourning the loss of Liverpool football star Diego Jota. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.
Former Deputy President David Mabuza has died. He was 64 years old. Mabuza died in a Sandton hospital. ANC Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula says he devoted his entire life to serving the country. Fondly referred to as the cat with 9 lives, he served as Deputy President of the ANC in 2017. The following year, he was appointed Deputy President of the country, a position he held until 2023. Eyewitness News can reveal that the murder of a senior auditor in the city of Ekurhuleni is linked to his investigation into the disappearance of 2 billion rand. This is according to the city's mayor, Dr. Kakaza, who met with Mpho Mafole, the head of forensic investigations family today. Mafole was gunned down on the R23 highway in Kempton Park on Monday night. He'd only been working for Ekurhuleni for just 3 months. Mafole and his team were probing a massive electricity billing scandal which cost the city well over 2 billion rand. Earlier this year, Eyewitness News reported that more than 1,660 electricity accounts belonging to both households and businesses had been tampered with.
One thing you prepare, a charge sheet for the suspended, officials. You deliver it, and something happens. You just get shot. Can't be just a random thing. And we must then provide answers. And I think it's painful to stand here before the family and not give them, who is actually responsible.
Forensic investigator Paul O'Sullivan says he's publicly campaigning for the removal of National Police Commissioner Fani Masimola, claiming the top cop is failing to adequately deal with those implicated in corruption within SAPS. On Tuesday, O'Sullivan's legal team sent an urgent letter of demand to Masimola calling for the suspension of crime intelligence head Dumisani Khumalo and his 6 co-accused. Khumalo and 6 other senior-ranking crime intelligence officers were arrested last week and charged with 4 counts of corruption and fraud. The charges relate to the appointment of 30-year-old Dineo Mokwele to a senior role within crime intelligence under the rank of brigadier, having no formal and relevant SAPS qualifications. In response to Sullivan's letter of demand, Masimola claims the matter has been given attention, but it's an employer and employee issue.
It's absolutely not a private matter between an employer and employee.
The Judicial Conduct Tribunal, investigating allegations of sexual harassment against Eastern Cape Judge President Selby Mbenenge, has heard that the emojis he sent to a junior staffer in his division had sexual connotations attached to them. Expert in information communication technology Vincent Mello has testified that according to the Emojipedia, the peach and eggplant emojis represent buttocks and the male private area, respectively. Mello is the second witness to be called by Mbenenge's legal counsel to testify in his defense before the fact-finding body sitting in Sandton, Johannesburg.
I made an observation as well of the 2 emoji on the document I received. There is the peach as well as the eggplant. And when you go to Emojipedia, it does also make reference to say a peach would generally represent the bumps and then the eggplant, the male private part.
The state, in the case against 12 National Defence Force members, has accused the SANDF Special Forces of an elaborate cover-up in the murder of Hawks investigator Frans Matipa. Matipa was assassinated in August 2023 while investigating the alleged abduction of 2 foreign nationals from the Mall of Africa a few months earlier. A preliminary probe had led Matipa to the doorstep of some army officials who are now accused of his murder. The 12 men appeared at the Randburg Magistrates Court for a continuation of their bail hearing.
At the time of his murder, Hawks investigator Frans Matipa was probing the Special Forces' alleged involvement in a kidnapping of Abdella Abediga and his bodyguard Kadir Abatoso. In open court during the bail hearing, the state disclosed what it believes were the circumstances that led to Matipa's murder. The events date back to December 2022, when CCTV footage from the Mall of Africa, Central Freeway footage and cell phone data implicate some of the accused in Abediga and Abatoso's disappearance. While their whereabouts were never confirmed, the state says they were later killed by the SANDF security forces. The state says Matipa was hot on their heels and was killed as part of a cover-up. The bail hearing continues. Nogukhanya Mdambo, Eyewitness News.
Liverpool Football Club is mourning the loss of their player Diego Jota, who died this morning. The club was informed the 28-year-old forward passed away following a road car accident in Spain, along with his younger brother Andre. Jota was part of the team that won the Premier League last season, also helped Portugal win the UEFA Nations League title in June. The club says it will not be making any further comment on the matter and has asked for the privacy of Jota's family, friends, teammates and club staff to be respected as they try to come to terms with, quote, an unimaginable loss. ARC councillor Margaret Arnolds has been elected as the new Joburg council speaker. Arnolds was up against the DA's Alex Christians and UDM's Yongama Zigebe. A total of 137 councillors voted for Arnolds, while Christians and Zigebe received 68 and 5 votes respectively. Arnolds, who's backed by the ANC-led multi-party coalition, becomes Joburg's 5th speaker since the 2021 local government elections.
So we've got a candidate that received the majority of the votes. So this in itself empowers the presiding officer to declare Margaret Sharon Arnolds as the Speaker of the Council of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality.
Police and motorists have clashed in Raaport during a stop and search operation. Officers stopped cars, delivery bikes and taxis this morning, but one driver refused to produce his ID, claiming it violated his rights. Police also say they lack the capacity to confront illegal miners underground and can only target their operations above the surface for now. Acting Provincial Commissioner Mbuso Khumalo says while officers have made arrests on the West Rand as part of Operation Shanela, they don't have the equipment or training to pursue zamazamas in their tunnels.
They used to operate on the surface, but now we realize that they're operating underground and we don't have the capability to operate underground.
The MK Party's parliamentary leadership has dismissed suggestions that recent changes made to its structures are signs of discontent within its caucus. Parliamentary leader John Hlophe has confirmed the authenticity of a leaked letter demoting spokesperson Nhlamolo Ndlela from the Whippery, but says it's garnered unnecessary media attention. He's also rubbished claims that there is a revolt in the caucus to remove recently appointed Chief Whip Colleen Makubele, saying the recent changes are merely strategic and administrative.
We are new and we have attracted members from all walks of life. Others are coming with clean hands, others are coming with a bad motive. So changes are important and they are inevitable. The party is not falling apart.
And if you're in Cape Town, in the Western Cape, it's going to get even colder. Temperatures are set to drop to 12 degrees as a cold front hits the country, bringing with it heavy winds. Hope you get to stay warm. See you for more again tomorrow.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.